Hi everyone, Michael. I'm back again with Destiny. Sorry there's been a delay in getting anything uploaded. It's just things have been quite busy for me lately. I've started a new job. Um, Great stuff. It's a place called Defined Wine. Basically, they're wine manufacturers based in Canterbury. The job came about actually was one of the guys that works there had seen Alex's video and seen that I was looking for a second job, and yeah, offered me a job. When I looked around there and really impressed the facility, and I decided I wanted to work there full time. So I'm a production technician. So basically, I keep being taught to maintain the machinery, set up the machinery, and sort of chipping in where I'm needed. So I thought today we would talk about work. I thought it'd be a good subject. Now, as some of you may know, I was a gas engineer. It was 20 years I was a gas engineer. And then when I had my car accident, suffered my head injury, I had to stop. My gas tickets expired, so I didn't get a chance to resit them, and it took a long time to recover from my accident. And then, as you know, I ended up on the streets, and that's where we're going with these videos. Now, when I was on the streets, a few times I did get people offering me work. It's one that sticks with me as well. That's quite upsetting. Couple came along, asked if I wanted to do some work for them, some gardening and helping them move because they just emigrated here. So yeah, I was well up for it. So yeah, I helped them move in, and then they wanted some gardening doing in their new garden. So yeah, I was doing that, and it's hard to talk about this because this subject upsets me. With all the things that happened, this does upset me. When I'd finished doing their gardening, bearing in mind they're in a new house, 3 bathrooms, all the rest of it, yeah. So I need to get washed, covered head to toe in mud, and I was handed a hose pipe, and I had to wash in the alleyway of their garden with a hose, like a dog. The way some people treat you when you're in this situation is unbelievable. They forget you're a human being. They really do. Anyway, whilst I was on the streets as well, I got a job in Pizza Hut. So sleeping on the streets, then going to work. Actually, it was right opposite where I was sleeping, Pizza Hut. And I decided as well that I wanted to enrol in college to do hairdressing. So I'd already done barbering. So I went to the college, went up to the front desk, and I was like, I want to enrol for hairdressing. Before you tell me to go online and do it, I can't get online. A lovely lady on the desk, Lisa, she goes to me, "Are you Michael?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am." She's like she's nearly in tears, and she said, "I read about you." She'd read the things that had been in the KM. And like she's like, "Oh, let me get you something to eat, let me get you something to drink." There's a big queue of people behind me. She just closed her desk and took me to the canteen. Anyway, she helped me get enrolled. So yeah, I was going to college 2 days a week and working in Pizza Hut. Now I'm not, saying I'm anything special, really not. But if you want to work and you get the opportunity, you can work. If someone's on the streets and they want the will to work, they can do it. I did it and went to college. Hardest thing I've ever done, by far the hardest thing I've ever done. But I did it. But yet still get people judge me. To get a job, scumbag, all of that. Anyway, I thought I'd show you some of the things I did in the papers. I've got them here. And now this is, sorry, bear with me. That's the first story I did, the KM. I'll put links to all these in the description. That's the second one, which is about me going to college. And then this one was for the University of Kent student newspaper. Quite proud of all of these, I really am. So anyway, we'll go back to the story. So when I was in the Debenhams doorway, things were still happening. And I'm one for signs, as I guess you know, from ones I put up. I thought I'm going to put up a sign explaining my situation and with a running tally of the things that are happening to me. It's actually there's a picture of it here. So it started off, it was attacked 6 times, robbed 3 times, urinated on 3 times, spat on 10 times, abused, lost count, books read. At this point it said 31, but it went up into 60 something in the end, and tents destroyed, and again here it says 4, but it ended up being 6 in the end. I'll see if I can give you a close-up of that. Anyway, yeah, there it is. Now, the reason I put that up was mainly as a deterrent, to try and get people to stop doing these things to me. If they could see what I was going through, maybe they'd think twice. It wasn't to get pity or sympathy off anyone, it was literally, it was a deterrent. In some respects it worked, but this was when I then started getting problems with other rough sleepers, street drinkers, those kinds of people. They could see that people were warming to me, people, wanting to help me. And, I'd got a job and everything else, and, that I started getting grief from then, at that point, trying to drag me down, trying to ruin everything they could for me. So not only am I getting now abuse and assaulted by just general members of the public, I'm getting abused and assaulted from people in the same situation as me. And as I said, the police just didn't want to know. After everything I reported, they didn't do a thing. I remember I had a discussion with a police officer once, because I was in a bad way and they were concerned for my welfare. And I said, look, all I've done is the right thing. As much as I've wanted to react, I haven't. I've just done the right thing. I've tried to let you deal with it. I've tried to set a good example. It's got me nowhere. It's caused me more trouble, if anything. What am I supposed to do? The guy, I just spoke to him a few times, police officer, lovely guy. And he said to me, I don't know how you've got the restraint you've got. I would have reacted by now. I don't know how you've managed to do it. Said, but we're doing everything we can, but our hands are tied. And again, as I've told you, the police officers on the street, they're amazing, they're great guys, but they can only do what they're told. They only investigate what they're told to investigate. They're told what's a priority, and they've got to follow that, and I respect that, I really do. But again, why are homeless people being discriminated against? Why aren't they a priority when these horrific things happen to them? If it happened to, your average member of the public, they'd be all over it. But you're just expected to tolerate it. And it's just not on. As I've mentioned, the damage it's done, not just physically, like mentally, the damage it's done is irreparable. And it's the same for the other guys out here. It really is. It needs to stop. It really does. But I say there's light at the end of the tunnel, because this coming weekend I'm moving into my flat finally. So I'm made up. I really am. This whole time I've been here in Destiny's been fantastic as well. I felt so safe. As I said, my anxiety is just completely gone. I know that I'm safe. I know that I haven't got to worry. And I've had members of the public that have seen the video coming up to me now. And again, it's like when I did the things in the papers, I'd get a lot of support. I'm getting support again. The reach has got even further. And the point in all of this that I've done is it's not about me. What I'm trying to do is spread as much awareness as I can, make this issue as public as I can, in the hope that no other human being will ever suffer what I suffered. To my dying breath, that's what I will fight for, to make sure no one else goes through that. I'm a strong person, but I have my limits, and there are people out there that aren't as strong as me. And some of the things that have happened to me, I'm lucky to be alive. What's it going to take? Is it going to take for someone to be dead in their tent in the high street before things start to change? I hope not. So you guys, if you can keep spreading this message, hopefully we can do something. We can change something. All your support that you've given me has been great. It really has. It's kept me going. It's made me so much happier. As I say, my loneliness is subsiding now, because I know I've got you guys at least. Okay? Now I'll give you another update soon. Okay, again, I'm sorry it's been a while, but I'll be back, I promise. Okay, big love, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon.